From UFOs to ghost and psychic powers, history is riddled with unexplained events. You can turn back now and learn the stuff they don't want you to know. Here are the facts. In last week's episode, we investigated projects Artichoke and MKUltra, secret CIA programs that used drugs and psychological manipulation to conduct unsavory experiments on US citizens and possibly foreign nationals. Most conspiracy theorists have heard of MKUltra. Today it's often cited in pop culture, such as movies and video games. But what if MKUltra isn't the worst of the bunch? Some, and not all of them conspiracy theorists, believe the American public has been the victim of a massive bait and switch, that Project Artichoke was more than a few weird psychological studies, and that it was much, much worse than Project MKUltra. Here's where it gets crazy. Enter Operation Dormouse. In a terrible mistake, the murder of Frank Olson and the CIA's secret Cold War experiments, journalist H.P. Albarelli Jr. argues that the CIA and the Ford administration purposefully leaked information about MKUltra. Albarelli argues that beginning in 1975, the government attempted to divert attention from Artichoke. But why? Albarelli believes that Artichoke encompassed some of the CIA's most reprehensible secrets they would kill to keep. This was hardly out of the ordinary. Albarelli argues that the CIA had already murdered scientists at the dawn of the Artichoke program. For example, the reported suicide of Frank Olson, who allegedly jumped from a window after being earlier dosed with LSD, was a thinly veiled murder. If all this is true, then what exactly happened during Project Artichoke? Albarelli presents Artichoke as the operational side of the mind control experiments studied in MKUltra. MKUltra was associated with prestigious colleges, research labs, and prominent professors, providing a measure of credibility and indemnity. However, Project Artichoke may have authorized numerous clandestine, highly illegal operations on unwitting foreign nationals and US citizens. These experiments allegedly included non-consensual drug dosing, brainwashing techniques, and long-term attempts to create unwilling assassins. According to Albarelli, by the mid-1970s, the CIA knew the public was out for blood. The 1975 Rockefeller Commission report and congressional hearings headed by Senators Frank Church and Teddy Kennedy triggered high-level meetings between the Ford administration and the CIA's general counsel. The CIA allegedly believed that revealing carefully selected information about MKUltra would take the heat off Artichoke. Some of America's most influential political players have been accused of participating in the cover-up, including Dick Cheney and Donald Rumsfeld. During these meetings, the CIA allegedly informed the White House that they'd made a secret pact with the Department of Justice in 1954, essentially guaranteeing that they would not prosecute CIA operatives for criminal activities. If this was true, the implications were explosive. But those weren't the only skeletons in the closet. Olson was allegedly murdered because he had told people about a pre-Artichoke experiment in France, where operatives dosed the entire town of Pont Saint-Esprit with drugs. Currently, the US government has not confirmed any of these allegations. But if Albarelli is correct, then what exactly were the Ford administration and the CIA trying to hide? The publicly available information on Project Artichoke and MKUltra is disturbing enough, yet it appears there may be even more stuff they don't want you to know.